D Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'm going to let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give some quick shout outs because I want to get right to this fam and pay homage to one of the greatest to ever do it. Ray, what's up, Rena? I see, who is that? Sister FedEx, Delisha Span. I put you first. DeAndre Durham. Okay, fam, I'm going in. Let me put up a pic of Frankie. Frankie Beverly, fam, as you know, is one of our most beloved artists. Frankie, man. That caught me off guard, fam. Here I am, getting up, starting my daily routine, and I check the headlines. I'm looking for something along the lines of what was going on with the debate, some of the reactions. And this trumped the debate, in my opinion. Frankie Beverly is no longer with us. Frankie is amongst the ancestors now. Whoo-wee. So in case you don't know, Frankie was the founder of Maze. His family announced they announced his death on Facebook today, keeping the cause of death private and asking for space as they grieve. Frankie Beverly's said in their statement, the Beverlys said in their statement, that he lived his life with pure soul, as one would say, and for us, no one did it better. He lived for his music, family, and friends, loved one another as he would want that for all of us. Frankie Beverly found great success after starting his career in the 1960s with the doo-wop group, the Blenders, before later forming the soul group, the Butlers. His big break came in the early 1970s with Maze, releasing hits like Happy Feelings, While I'm Alone, and Before I Let Go, which became staples of the 70s soul, funk, and R&B. After 50 years of performing, the Legends farewell tour and final show took place in July at the Dell Music Center in North Philly. Frankie Beverly was 77 years old. That's not bad, fam. That's not bad to live such an iconic life, such an impactful life. And you perform your last show, doing what you love doing the most. You perform your last show just under 2 months before you die. Not bad. You don't want to be all messed up and, can't move around, you got to be bedridden for 5-10 years and, can't go nowhere, and all this man was up on stage performing, doing what he loved to do, almost until the day he died. Frankie Beverly, salute. I ain't got no problem with that. I got to give it up for Frankie, fam. You know, got to give it up for Frankie Beverly. One of the greatest to ever do it. I'm going to go into the comments because y'all know how I like to do in these type of situations, fam. Anytime we have a situation like this, we lose somebody, we lose one of the family members, we like to congregate, fellowship, reminisce. So at this time, if y'all got any songs or memories y'all want to share, drop it in the chat. What's up, DC Block? Lost Tribes arise. Deontay Amarachi, Florida. African Pride, checking in from Spain. Crystal Macklin, what up, H-Town? Alex Heron, Michigan. Bossum Big Naval, Big Gavel, North Philly. Alton Calhoun, Montgomery, Alabama. What's up? What's up, Brenda Hayes? Archie Jackson. Let me tell y'all something about that music, fam. That music that Frankie left behind. That music will play on for another 1,000 years. That music is timeless. I'm talking about timeless. They hadn't put a record out in 30 years or so, and they were still touring, headlining arenas. Never stopped getting it. Dun, 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 dun. Before I let go. Man. Ooh, those songs gonna forever bring back memories. Those songs span decades, generations. Happy Feelings, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about that feel-good music, man. And all that wanna make you wanna achieve low vibrations. I'm talking about that feel-good music that you can play and it puts you in that zone, man. It just bring back memories and make you appreciate the people in your life, that you got, that's got your back. Make you appreciate your own life. Happy Feelings. Those are my two biggest favorites. Happy Feelings and Before I Let Go. Oh, man. Yeah. We Are One, too. That We Are One. We are one. No matter what they say, we are one. You know what I'm saying about? Yeah, man. Yeah, I would have to say those are my top three. You're just not joining, fam. We're talking about the great, iconic, legendary, uncompromising Frankie Beverly, who died today, according to his family. They did not give a reason for his death, but they did say that he passed, and they would like at this time for people to respect their privacy as they grieve. There's going to be a lot of grieving today because Frankie had that extended family. Southern Girl was dope. I like Southern Girl. It's a cool song. It's cool. Silky Soul was cool. Those are some cool songs. They're cool, smooth, you know. That Happy Feelings, Before I Let Go. Oh, Joy and Pain. Can't forget Joy and Pain. We Are One. We Are One. Happy Feelings, Joy and Pain. We Are One. Happy Feelings, Joy and Pain. Which one am I missing? Before I Let Go. And what's that other song? They got a song, I think, and it's some song that they got that we would always play at the family reunion. Um, Damn, what was that song? I can't remember it off the top of my head. Felix Mitchell, what's up? The Spy. Tasha Robinson. Miss Jazzy is in the building. What's up, Miss Jazzy? Cy Gray, Imani J, Miracle Man, Demetrius Rousseau, Paulette K. I'm gonna have to go back through May's catalog because I hadn't listened to Mays in a few months. I'm gonna have to go back through the catalog and just listen. But one thing about it, whether the songs was a hit or not, it was just good music to listen to. That good feel good music, man. What happened, fam? What the hell happened? And don't just try to blame it on rap because the R&B music is not nowhere near as good as it used to be. What happened? What happened to R? What happened to the rhythm and blues? Back in stride again. That was dope, hooking back up. One thing that they believed in was that Frankie Beverly and Mays collectively believed in family. You know, that's the one thing you always walk away with them. They had a strong belief in that family nucleus. Oh yeah, after the morning after. That was dope. That was a dope one. That was super dope right there. After the morning after. Will you say something like, will you still love me? Will you still feel the same after the morning after? I think everybody can answer that question. We all can relate to that. Cammy, what's up? This is a big loss, fam. I really do feel like a member of the family. I just got news that a member of the family died. I really do feel that way. I feel like Frankie Beverly was one of those staples in our community that was consistent. He was a shining star. You know what I mean? Like, and since I've been alive, I've always heard his name around the house. So it kind of feel like a family member has passed. In fact, I got a call check on my friend who was a good friend of Frankie's. Check on her, make sure she good. Mike Dan, what's up? Oh, yep. Can't get over you. Yep. See what I'm saying, man? Like that's why I say, like, Frankie, Frankie Beverly and Mays, they got a catalog, right? They've been touring on the same stuff for the last 30 some years. So that just shows you how strong the music is. But as always, you got your favorites, right? And you know, those and Before I Let Go and Happy Feelings. Oh, did I mention Happy Feelings? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Before I Let Go, Happy Feelings, um, Joy and Pain. Um, let me see. What's the other one? Um, Happy Feelings, Before I Let Go, Joy and Pain. I'm naming my top four, fam. Um, um, what's that other one I'm missing? Before I Let Go, Happy Feelings. Before I Let Go, Happy Feelings, Joy and Pain, and what am I missing? Let me look in the chat, see what y'all saying. Drop your favorite. Drop your favorites. Give me y'all. Drop your top two favorite, 2 to 3 favorite Frankie Beverly and Mays songs. Yeah, We Are One. There you go. Joy and Pain, We Are One, Happy Feelings, and Before I Let Go. That's what I was trying to say. We are one. We are one. No matter what they say, we are one. That's just the way it is. Man, I could have I could have been a crooner if I wanted to. I could have done that singing thing if I wanted to, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna leave it alone, let them have it. Because the moment I start singing, they're gonna be like, damn, Willie D, man, he could eat. Then the haters gonna come. You know, they gonna come. He think he can do everything, you know. Because I would have been killing it. They would have been like, he think he can do everything. So that's the only reason why I didn't sing. You know, let somebody else have it, you know. Let somebody else do some stuff, you know, get some recognition, you know. You gotta do everything, you know. You know, God bless me with multiple talents, you know, like I got a few things I can do to get, you know, get some recognition and get some money and stuff. So, you know, I don't need to do everything that I do good. I don't need to share everything that I do with the public. You know, that's all I'm saying, you know. Cy Gray, JD Miles, what's up? You know, fam, yeah, you know, it was yesterday, it was um, James Earl Jones. You know, these are icons, man. Big, big, big presence. Guys who spent their entire lives on top. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. You spent their entire, you know, career lives, you know, professional lives on top. That's a hell of a feat. That's why I had to put icon, you know, in there. It's icon. Shasta, what's up? Okay, smooth. Angela Datnack, Carolyn Stokes. And yeah, and here's the thing too, fam. I regret really to bring y'all this type of news early in the morning, but at the same time, I want y'all to understand that when you lose somebody like Frankie Beverly, man, all heads must bow and all tongues must confess. He was one of those dudes. And so, you know, my goal with this live is to give him his propers, pay homage, pay homage. Man, put the work in. So salute, salute, salute. And also give y'all a platform, you know, to sound off, you know. You know, be a platform for us to come together, congregate, celebrate, fellowship, and go down memory lane. And not wait on, you know, these, you know, a lot of these mainstream people, I noticed like they might mention Frankie Beverly name, but it's like a real quick, it's like, shh. So, you know, CNN or somebody, they might say, yeah, and legendary soul singer Frankie Beverly died today. He was 77. And that's it. 77 years, 50 years of hits, 50 years of making people happy, showing up and showing off. 50 years of consistently being a good dude. And that's all they give him? I'm talking about a person who was a trailblazer, who opened doors for other artists, other musicians, put people on, made other people famous. And they speak on him for 10 seconds, and then that's it. Hell no. Hell no. I'm rolling out the red carpet. Frankie Beverly deserved this. He deserved to be recognized. And so anybody who are out there who don't know, who might come across this video, you're going to know after I finish with this live. You're just not joining, fam. The great, iconic soul singer, Frankie Beverly, has passed on. His family announced his death on Facebook today, keeping the cause of death private and asking for space as they grieve. The Beverly said in a statement, "He lived his life with pure soul, as one would say, and for us, no one did it better. He lived for his music, family, and friends. Love one another as he would want that for us all." When things like this happen, I try to find information from sources other than the mainstream, because mainstream is full of it. Yeah, mainstream, so I like to go to sources, especially when somebody from the culture died. I like to go directly to a cultural source, because they're gonna pay more attention to detail. They're gonna, cover it as extensive as they can and with integrity. Whereas a lot of these mainstreams, they just throw it in there just to say they covered it, just to make sure that they talked about it, but they don't really care. So I like to go to the cultural sources where I know that the coverage is uncompromised. It ain't a situation where somebody passed a story to one of the editor or something and said, "Hey, cover this right quick." Frankie Beverly died. Frankie Beverly, who is that? That's how I go in these newsrooms, fam. I'm telling you. That's how I go in these newsrooms. I bet you somewhere in a newsroom, in one of these mainstream newsrooms, somebody said, "Who is Frankie Beverly?" I guarantee you, they don't know the culture, but they'll report off the culture and they'll hustle the culture, get their little news clip in and act like they in the loop. But they just mention it. That's why a lot of times when black people die, they put up the wrong picture. They have no idea who is who. Yeah, they'll come in like, yeah, hey, uh, well, somebody on the black side died today. We're gonna need you to cover that. Frankie Beverly. Well, who is this guy? I've never heard of him. Who is he? I'm not. Hey, listen, you got to cover it. The blacks want you to cover it. They're gonna be upset if you don't say anything about it. Just mention it, man. They'll go away. Just mention it real quickly, and let's keep it moving. Let's talk about Lorana. Let's talk about the Bobbitt girl again. That's a good story. Or we could possibly cover the Coat Gray case some more and get them to. We need some more Bleeding Heart um, coverage of them so that people can feel sorry for them and they won't be too hard on them. We need some more stories like that. I need you to cover that. Can you get to it real quickly? They not like us. I do like we Are One though. One of the reasons why I do like that We Are One, that We Are One has many facets to it. It's many levels. So first and foremost, as a community, whatever, it's so many levels, right? You could say we are one when it comes to your ethnicity. You can say, hey, to all the people that's in your group, we are one, right? And that's beautiful. You can say the same thing in the community that you live in. We are one. You can say the same thing for the society that you live in. We are one. For in your workplace, if you play sports, you can say the same thing for your team. We are one, right? So that's why I like that song. It's a beautiful thing. And then overall, when you say, more immediately you could say we are one for this nation. So no matter how much people jump online every day and get on TV and spew racist rhetoric, they're ignorant. At the end of the day, we are one, right? Because we still have to share this space together. We have to share this space. We have to share this land. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Ain't nobody going back to Europe. Ain't nobody going back to Africa. Ain't nobody going back to Mexico unless they get deported. All right? So we are one. We have to share this space. And it's best that we try to figure this shit out and try to figure out how to get along. Because right now, not only are we beefing against people that we don't even know and just based off skin color, people are beefing inside of their own house. You got mothers killing sons, daughters killing daddies, daughter boyfriend killing daddy, grandmas, little grandkids killing their grandparents. Man, this is a fractured society. And then you have people who can witness abuse and they don't say anything. Well, that ain't my business. You know, some people live in apartments. They hear fighting next door. They hear the fighting above them, and in their mind, hey, you know, hey, you know, they ain't my business. They hear kids being abused, screaming. You know, they don't say anything. For all you know, that could be somebody trafficking, but people coming in and out of the house, suspicious times, and not people just be like, ain't my business, ain't my business. Then next thing you know, it spill over to your business. Your neighbor house get robbed, and you see what's going on. You see something suspicious in front of your neighbor house, but because it ain't your house, you're not concerned. So you go in the house, shut the door. Next thing you know, police at your neighbor's house because they just got robbed. You saw something suspicious, but you didn't say anything because it wasn't your house. Then a few days later, or a few weeks later, now it's your house that's getting robbed. And your neighbor shut the door because he saw something suspicious and he shuts the door. You see how that works? We are one. When you see that little youngster in a neighborhood that everybody's scared of, nobody want to approach. Yeah, he bad, but more so he's misguided. The average person will see that youngster and just try to avoid him by any means. But what about if one day you walked up to that youngster and said, hey, I got some tickets to the game. You want to go? I got an extra ticket. You want to go? And that youngster, that may not change, turn that youngster life around. That one moment may not turn his life around. But just knowing one person care, somebody really care enough, just like me, nobody's never invited me to a baseball game or football, basketball. Nobody's ever done that for me. Just imagine how that'll make that kid feel inside. It might turn him around. It might not. It might just be a moment, but it could be a movement. But a lot of us, we just be like so wrapped up in what we got going on, we don't care about our neighbors, and we don't care about our neighbors' children. And they give us the same energy. Whatever adversely affects your neighbor will eventually adversely affect you. That little youngster, inviting that little youngster, one little kind act of inviting that little youngster to the game might be enough to make that youngster not put that mask on that night and go out and do something crazy. It may be enough to stop that youngster who today is just a juvenile delinquent into becoming a rapist or a murderer, climbing into your window when you ain't as agile and as mobile. You ain't got all your faculties all the way in order. Now you up in age and you ain't as swift on your feet. And now that youngster coming through your window, they coming through your door. See, so even if you're the most selfish person in the world, out of selfishness, you should just try to help as many people as you can. Just try. As many people as you can, however you can, because we are one. Sometimes people get it confused when they listen to me talk because I'm so hard on police officers. I'm hard on government corruption. I'm hard on racist. I give them the blues. So they hear me and they misunderstand what I'm really about. I'm really about accountability, including holding myself accountable. But I really, really do believe that no matter what we believe and no matter what's going on in our lives and how you may have a situation where a certain group of people behave like uncivilized mutts, we still are one. And you can't avoid being around people that don't look like you in the United States of America. You can't avoid being around people who don't share your beliefs, who don't share your same background in America. You cannot avoid that. So when you do come into contact with those type of people, would you rather those people behave like uncivilized mutts toward you? Or would you rather those people behave like they got some home training and they got the same type of mentality that you got, where you treat people like you want to be treated? We are one. No matter what you say, we are one. That's just the way it is. Come on. Frankie dead, boy, but Willie D still here. I'll keep it going, man. Come on, pass the baton. Frankie didn't pass the baton to me, man. From here on out, all week long, I'm going to be singing Frankie Beverly Mays songs all week long. I'm going to keep it going. Yeah, I'm going to keep that feel-good music going all week long. In fact, we still got how many days left? About 20-something days left, 20 days left or so, about 20 days. I'm going to run it all month long, Frankie Beverly, playing in my house all month long. Chris Brooks, what's up? Yeah, I think that We Are One is actually my all-time favorite Frankie Beverly song because of the significance of the message. I think that's my favorite. And here's another thing too, fam. I wouldn't bring you guys this information and instructions to help y'all navigate through this wild, crazy, beautiful world and try to get understanding if I didn't believe that we are one. Frankie Beverly made a song about it. He just made a song about it. But that's what I do on a daily basis. That's what motivates me. I'm trying to do my part to get an understanding, man, and like help make this society that we live in just a little more civilized. What up, Mimi? OB. Mitchell Fontenot, what up? That's right. I think that's a good note to end on. His music was timeless and will always be relevant. Janice Jones, thanks for that comment. That's my time, fam. I appreciate y'all joining the live. Whoo, this is a big loss, fam. This is a big loss. This is heavy right here. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. R.I.P. Frankie Beverly.